Wait, what?
Welcome to podcast.
Podcast. Yeah.
I can't snap very loud.
Wow, you're shit.
Welcome to the intro.
Intro. First podcast. We're doing it.
So professional.
Got
all the bells and whistles.
Don't do that.
I like it.
It's awkward. Anyways.
Welcome to the first episode of our podcast that we don't have a name for yet.
We don't have a name for it yet. We'll think of something eventually.
We got ideas. We're not sure what we like though.
We wanted to do a podcast for a while, but because of our Pokemon LP that has been cut.
Yeah.
We're not.
As of now is I think we can say officially discontinued.
So it's a running thing that this channel cannot complete Pokemon games.
You tried by yourself twice.
Twice, yes.
Almost got it the first time.
Almost.
Something went bad.
Until my save file got fucking, for some reason, just got ruined, and I had to start from, like, Lavender Town back when I was, like almost, like, on the 8th gym. So I was like, yeah, I give up. But, anyway, we wanted to do a podcast for a while, but we're doing it now. What sparked this sudden, desire to do a podcast was... You want to talk about it?
All right, there was me and Jonathan hung out today. We went outside, a thing we don't do a lot.
No, I like going outside.
And play. He got me to get Pokemon Go again. So we went to go play some Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Went to the mall, a couple cities over. Not too far. Cities are kind of close here, but like a couple cities over. On the way there, we saw this dude walking down the street, waving his arms around. Like, he looked like he was having a super good time. Don't know where he was going.
He was walking, though. He had a mission somewhere.
Yeah, and Jonathan pointed him out in the car. He's like, hey, look at that guy. Like, what's he doing? And, like, that was it. That's all. Like, we thought that was the end. We were at the mall for, what?
A couple hours.
And then we went to go get food on the way back home.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna go. Like, I was coming to drop you off. And then as we were pulling into your neighborhood, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. And I didn't believe it at first. And so like, I just kept looking at him at this fucking 5-minute long stoplight right outside your house. And like, I kept trying to point him out to you, but like, he was behind cars and trees and stuff, and you couldn't see him.
I couldn't see him.
And like, I could have sworn that was the dude on the way to the mall. He
stopped me as I was talking, and he's like, wait a second, is that the guy? And I'm like, wait, what? And we're looking, I mean, I couldn't see it, but he's like, that's the guy right there. That's the guy from fucking the mall that we saw walking. And I'm like, no, I don't believe you, because he was walking, and that was hours ago, but so what he did was, he decided to an emergency U-turn. We went all around. We drove all the way in his direction, and we saw him, and it was the same fucking guy.
And he was still waving his arms around, like, having a great time.
He was so happy. The thing that bugs me is it was a fucking far drive, and it was far. It was a far drive.
He could, with how far it was and how long we were gone, he could not have stopped walking this whole time.
He had to non-stop walk at a very fast pace. And he does walk pretty fast while I was looking at. But
he got away from us for like real quick.
He was fucking going. But it's just something that you see in like a movie. It doesn't seem realistic that it was the exact same guy walking and waving his arms around. It doesn't seem possible, but it was him.
The thing that like got you to like want to see him was like I was real excited about it. I was like, this is the same guy. It has to be the same dude. And like, you were like, you thought it was a race thing.
Because the guy was black.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are you saying that they all look the same? And he's like, no, it's the same shirt, same pants, everything. And I'm like, I don't believe it. It's just some random black guy.
And I couldn't tell the difference between some dude wearing a bright blue fucking jersey, bright ass orange pants.
I don't know. But regardless, we saw the guy, and it was the exact same guy.
Outside your house.
Somehow he was walking outside my house. That was a story that I think we had to share because
we've been putting off like recording a podcast for a while, and like it was, I don't know, that was the spark that we needed, like a story that needed to be told that honestly wasn't super important.
No, it's not. I mean, to us it was important.
We'll never see something like that again.
No, that's fucking magical. To see something like that. And I tried to explain it to like my girlfriend, and she just doesn't get it. I'm trying to explain it to her, she's just like laughing, she just doesn't get it. But I'm trying to explain to her, I'm like, this is fucking magical. And she's like, okay, you're silly.
I still got goosebumps.
And we both saw it. We saw the guy, but we're both still don't believe that we actually saw him. I think it was a ghost.
It might have been.
It might have been a ghost of Christmas. I was in Ghost of Christmas Black. That's racist. Anyways, podcast.
Hey. So,
Ghost of Christmas Black. Holy shit.
Jeez.
Starting off strong. Holy shit.
Good job, guy.
So we talked about Pokemon. Let's talk about that some more. Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
So, as we all know, they recently had the update for Gen 2.
Yeah. It hasn't been out too long, right? Like, around, February?
It came out, like, mid-February? Like, maybe a week or two ago?
Did it release with the Valentine's update, or was it a little before that?
Afterwards.
Really? I thought the whole thing was like, hey, look at all the cute pink Pokemon from Gen 2.
No, it was afterwards.
Okay.
Because the whole thing was like, for Valentine's event, Pokemon that are pink have a higher spawn rate, so like Jigglypuff, Execute, Lickitung, stuff like that. But right afterwards was Gen 2 release, and I mean, I've never stopped playing Pokemon Go. I mean, I'm not like max level, I'm at level like 24. He started playing again because of it.
Yeah, well, okay.
You can explain what happened?
Yeah. Like, I was on, like, the hype train, like, when it first came out. Like, I had super huge hopes for, like, what this game could be. They still haven't delivered, in my, like, opinion. But, so, like, I fell off the hype train pretty fast after getting the game. Got to, like, level 12 or 13 or something, and I just stopped. And I deleted the game a few months ago. And then, like, I came here to record some episodes and stuff, and you were just, like, playing it, and you decided to show me some of the stuff, like, oh, yeah, they got Gen 2, and, like, I was like, yeah, whatever. Gen 2's not, like, my favorite, but, and then you showed me, like, oh, yeah, you can, like, change your style now, like...
Yeah, like, they got, like, cosmetics.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, I already knew you could change your style. Like, no, they got more stuff. And I'm like, oh. And then, like, you showed me, and, like, you could, like, the cosmetics you could buy, like, new hats, and, like, new jackets and stuff. I'm like, oh, no. And that was, like, the tipping point. Like, I honestly didn't really consider getting the game again until that. And
what a spark, because did you even buy any?
Well,
you're still considering it, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna save up for it in game. I don't.
It'll take forever.
I know. I don't. Well, I'll play that long because. Okay, here's the thing. I don't like spending money on mobile games. I've only ever spent like $2 on one game before, and I was desperate. And but like I don't like spending money in mobile games. But I'm pretty sure I'll play Pokemon Go for a while now, because I'm Team Instinct.
Fucking nerd. Team Instinct. Get out of here.
I love him. I love Spark. We're a family.
He's a meme kid. Spark is the meme lord.
Team Instinct is a family. Ohana means family.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Family means no one leaves Spark behind.
Okay. I'm on Team Mystic because I'm a cool kid. Fuck Valor though.
No problems with Mystic. Valor, oh god. I don't think there's a problem with Valor majority anymore. There's just something about Valor people here.
Where we live, there's tons of Valor that take over gyms, and it's fucking annoying.
And I feel like they're a little loud about it still.
I hate having to solo gyms all the goddamn time. It's annoying to do.
There's Valor all over the place. And there are 2 level 9 Valor gyms right outside my house. And I'm pretty sure I know who's responsible for that.
Some shit kids that you
Some
know.
little shit kid that lives in my neighborhood who's been playing since day 1 who should be in fucking school right now.
He's fucking playing fucking Pokemon Go all day.
Fucking 12-year-old kid on his longboard skating down my fucking driveway.
Fuck that kid. Anyway.
So I'm gonna play long enough to wreck his shit. Also, because Pokemon Trainer Club is a piece of shit, I had to start completely over, and now I'm level 1 again.
Feels bad, man.
I got to level 6 today, but it's
Well, it's faster because there's so many like new Pokemon to catch. That's way easier to like level up
and
right now.
I didn't get a 10k egg in my last account until like level 13. Got a fucking 10k egg at level 4.
Yeah, lucky you.
Great.
I got one. Mine, I think I've gotten 2 10k eggs. One of them was, I think I got a Scyther, and the other one was a Lapras. And Lapras, I'm super happy with Lapras because I love Lapras to death. Although I'm super sad that like she got nerfed recently. I'm still upset about that. It's like you don't understand it, but I understand it. People who who have it, and the people that are like endgame like understand Lapras nerf because it was like I think it was like a 300 like CP nerf, which is a pretty strong nerf. I mean she's still like god tier like in the like tier list, but it's a strong nerf. Like all that time wasted of Candy and Stardust is just pointless. Anyway, so I'm sad about that, but just like speaking of like I guess the whole like gym thing, like remember like at the place that like we were at, I saw that fucking like team. What was it? Team
Instinct.
Yes, I saw that gym by myself, and you sat there and watched.
It was like a level 3 like Instinct gym.
Yeah, there was like a fucking a Houndoom, a Rhydon, and a fucking Dragonite, and I saw it.
And
I mean,
my 60 CP Remoraid or whatever it was.
I fucking destroyed that thing. I don't know why you put that thing. I mean, I know why you put it in there.
Coins.
Yeah, but you got 10 coins and like Fire and Stardust. I mean, I told you to put it in because it was that way like you get some points out of it. But I totally killed your thing.
I was giving you strats too. I don't know why.
You were helping me.
Like you had no clue how to go about that gym, and like you kept asking me questions. I'm like, just go ice, just keep doing ice, and like I shouldn't have done that.
That's how I beat Dragonite. Solo Dragonite, man. Lapras is the Dragonite killer, confirmed. She's fucking super top tier. I keep saying she. I mean, that's because I named mine.
It's a very feminine-looking Pokemon.
Did you know that Vileplume is 100% male in Pokemon Go?
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know why.
I don't think it's solely Pokemon Go. I think... I don't know about the newer games, but I want to say like earlier games was like that too.
Because I was looking at the Pokemon Go stats where it's like Gloom / August. They're like it's like half and half male, half female. And then out of nowhere, it's just like Vileplume, 100% male. It's like, what happened to the females?
Yeah, I'm gonna check my like.
Why do we have our headphones in?
I don't know. We've had earbuds in this whole time. We can't hear shit.
I don't know. I'm just fucking not doing anything. Anyways,
I'm gonna look up Vileplume right now in the Pokedex.
You go do that. Anyways,
this is up to date Gen 7 Pokedex. Yeah, it's still 50-50. I don't know why it's 100% in Pokemon Go right now. I don't remember which gen it was 100% before, but it was definitely one in one of the games. It probably was like Gen 2.
Yeah, honestly. I don't know one.
But that's weird because they have fairy types in Pokemon Go right now.
Yeah, they do. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I don't know why they have it like that. It's not. I mean, it's not like it matters, but it's just a weird thing that I just find weird how it goes from like half male, half female to just like 100% male. It's just weird to me.
Yeah.
I guess transition over to something else.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk about. I guess maybe hit 2 topics at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Naruto / Boruto thing. We want to talk about first Naruto or Boruto. You're upset.
I'm very upset.
He's upset.
I was reading the Boruto manga
for some reason. I don't know.
Well, I'm waiting for it to do something. It's been 10 months. It's been almost a year, and they were still doing the movie. there was no new content from the manga at all. I'm like, just please, can you like make something new? And they finally made something new in chapter 10. They're finally done with the movie. They're doing something with this new like IP. Fucking the front cover, Boruto anime airing April 5th. In like 1 month almost. Like a little over a month. That means they're gonna have one more chapter of something that isn't the movie. And like, where are they starting? What do they do? What are they doing with the show?
They have nothing, because I mean, we speculated for a while they were just waiting for the Boruto manga to like pick up and kind of go somewhere.
Yeah.
But instead, they've just been doing the movie for like the past 10 months.
Like, because like we suspected Naruto was gonna end like the end of 2015.
That was
like,
that. I mean, that was when it should have ended. To be fair,
it should have ended there. But then they had like crazy amounts of filler.
Yes.
And now they're animating the
novels, right?
The Hiden novels, like the I can't remember what the name of the manga is called, but like the Boruto manga that wasn't the Boruto manga, like Naruto, like the
isn't the like Naruto and like Hinata wedding thing? Or that's what they're doing now with filler, right?
That's what they're doing right now. But they're also going to animate the manga that had like Sarada's like own little thing, like about going with Sasuke.
Yeah.
They're gonna animate that, I believe.
That's not bad though. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Unless that's like, because they're definitely animating it. They might save that for the Boruto anime, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But like they keep animating all these things that aren't a part of the original manga. They're still canon, but they're not part of the manga. And like I felt like they were doing it because like we gotta pad this out as long as we can to get enough content for the manga so we can start doing the anime.
Yeah.
But they're just starting the anime the same time the manga's starting, basically. Like the manga hasn't started yet. It's like it started like yesterday, basically.
I mean, to be fair, they could probably just do filler.
They could.
They could just do filler where it's
I don't know.
Boruto Life in the Village or Boruto Life at Home. I don't know.
Maybe.
To be honest, I'd like that though. I want to see Boruto at home, like with his mama Hinata.
You don't want to see Boruto at home. You just want to see Hinata.
Oh, that's all I want to see. I'm a Hinata fanboy.
I just want to see a bunch of Hinata and Himawari.
I'm Hinata fanboy number one.
They're so great.
I love Hinata. But Boruto, I just don't understand. Like I remember before, I texted you one night. It was like in the middle of the night one night. I'm like, oh my god, Boruto manga coming out. I was so hyped for it. I'm like, oh my fucking god. And then it's like it turned such a huge like I haven't read it. I'm sorry. I applaud you for fucking actually keeping up and reading it.
I hate myself.
I hope you do, because reading that shit when it's just a fucking movie and it's poorly fucking like it looks it's still bad, right, drawn?
It's better.
It's gotten better?
It's not the best. It's not as good. Like it's still different from what the original Naruto manga looked like, but
Kishimoto?
Yeah, it's definitely not Kishimoto's like drawings, but it's better. It's definitely gotten better. There are still some things that are like but now you can look past them. But God, I don't know. I don't know what's worse at this point. Like the fact that I've stuck by the same content for almost a year, like hoping it'll change. But like that, or like me just waiting for Sword Art Season 3 to come out just so I could like watch it and hate it.
You like to watch stuff or read stuff that you just hate for some reason.
Not all of it. Like there's a lot of stuff. If I'm not interested in something that I start watching or reading, I'll just stop. Like I'll drop it. But like if I actively hate
that you're invested in it too.
Yeah, I think that's it. I want to love Sword Art so much.
Sword Art's bad.
There's so many things that could be good about it that it's all Kirito. Everything wrong with that show is Kirito.
We talk about this at least once a week. where we just suddenly just talk about how much we hate Sword Art Online because of Kirito, and we talked for like an hour about how much we hate him and about all the shit that's just wrong with the show.
The last time we talked about it, I basically explained like the entire second season to you.
Is that the fucking stupid Gun Gale thing with the guy?
Yeah, Gun Gale Online.
I guess we can't spoil it.
With the main antagonist, Death Gun. Like, I explained to you the whole thing about him and like what what that season was about and how it was resolved and all that.
That's real funny.
And God, it was bad. It was not the greatest, but they're definitely gonna do a season 3. Well, okay, no, the end of season 2 I liked, and that was solely because it focused on Asuna. Asuna by herself, surprisingly, is a very interesting and like likable character. They didn't focus on Kirito at all, and it was the best part of that show. But then the end of the season, it's like, they're definitely doing a season 3. I don't know when. I just want it to happen so it could be over with.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm never gonna get back into it. All I've seen was the very first Sword Art. I never saw that fairy bullshit. And I'm glad I stopped there because I heard it got into like incest territory.
Alfheim, yeah.
Alfheim. Do we want to go to Sword Art Rant right now? I kind of feel like I want to, but it's like I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that right now.
We'll hold off on it. We'll. I don't know. I feel like when we're feeling particularly salty about it, we'll do like a spoiler cast and we'll just talk about everything.
I hate Sword Art so much. It's so bad.
Because we can't talk about it without getting into spoilers, and I don't want to do that.
I don't care about spoilers because I'm never gonna watch the show. So he tells me shit all the time, and I'm just like, I'm just like seething with fucking rage. I'm like, why? Why is this a show still? Why can't it just be Dot Hack? Fucking Dot Hack is so good though. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. So, to get away from that...
I guess.
There's,
You want to talk about what we just finished?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a good segue from...
I feel like this is probably going to go up before the last episode of what we finished.
Yes. This is going to probably way before?
I think so. We got like...
A lot of footage.
We got like over a week of footage left.
We got a lot of footage left. We just finished Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
That was our first full LP that we completed together on the channel. That was something that I felt very. It was like a bittersweet moment because it was our very first LP and we finished it in a pretty, I think, timely manner for us.
I think so
because we're both busy with stuff. You know, I've got college and all that stuff. He's got work and all that stuff. So we're both kind of busy doing our own thing. But we managed to make it like a schedule and a time, and we would keep to it, and we end up finishing it. And I don't know, like it felt good to finish a full LP.
Yeah.
And we did some bonus stuff too. One
that wasn't Naruto Ninja Council.
We'll talk about that. I'm proud of that still. Go watch that. Go watch my playthrough of Ninja Council 2. It was fucking great. No, actually, I was really sad that day. That was the day my fucking Fire Red footage got fucking like...
It was.
My save file was like gone. So I decided, you know what? I'll play this game instead. So I played Ninja Council 2 and I beat it all in one sitting. And I was so depressed. I was barely talking. I was just making someone like grunt and shit a lot. And it was a very depressing time for me. But I beat it. Proud of it. It's on the fucking in the about section of games that we completed. It's there. Speaking of that, like let me update that now for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about future plans, games that we want to do, or that's on the radar? I mean, I mean, there's one game that like talk about right now for a fact.
Yeah.
Persona 5. That's a game we really want to get or not get done, but just play in general. The first time playthrough of it, we're gonna do that. I'm super excited for that. Day one.
Like, we want to do day one.
Day one, we're gonna do P5. I'm super fucking excited for it. I know there's we've all been avoiding anything about P5 for a while now since it came out in September 15th of 2016. I believe that's when it came out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, and I've been avoiding everything. And do you know how hard it was to not? I wanted to hear the fucking battle theme so bad.
I haven't touched anything.
I haven't heard anything
unless it's been like on the Sony channel, like
yes.
English stuff.
Yeah, like trailer stuff. Yeah, I haven't seen anything past like trailer stuff.
Yeah,
because I think it's okay, but I haven't seen any like full on just like solo gameplay of just like the game like on its
here's the entire first dungeon or like here's an entire like a
cutscene or something
like a romance thing or like I don't know.
Annie's best girl, by the way.
Wait, what?
Annie's best girl. Annie, that's that blonde chick.
Oh, that you think she's best girl?
I think she's best
girl. I thought you
girl.
were on Sakura.
I was for a while. I was on Sakura. I was on Team Sakura for a while, but then I switched to fucking Team Annie. I think she's waifu right there. I mean, we'll see when the game comes out.
See.
But she's up there for me. I don't know what team you're on. I think you're talking about that girl with the brown hair, right?
Yeah, the night girl.
With the like kind of curly hair.
Yeah, I can't remember a lot of their names just yet.
All I know is Annie and Sakura. That's all I know about them. But like there's P5 that's on the radar. We're doing something else right now.
Yeah, we're doing something else. We'll probably start getting uploaded alongside Kingdom Hearts when we get closer to the end of that.
Yeah, by the end of Kingdom Hearts, we'll start uploading our other game that's going to be going side by side.
I guess we can talk about it. It's not like a big thing.
No, it's not a huge thing.
We're doing Spore.
You wanted to play Spore for some reason.
I don't know. I've been in a really big like Spore kind of mood. And like you've never played it before.
I mean, so, I'm not playing it. I'm watching him. He's playing it. I'm watching.
Taking the helm.
He's taking the helm for this one. I'm just kind of watching. I've never seen anything about Spore. Honestly, like I'm pretty sure all I've seen about Spore is like thumbnails of people making these really weird, disgusting creatures, and I'm like, that's Spore. So when he showed me it, like in our first like kind of like session playthrough, I was watching. I was like, "This game is fucking. This is not what I expected." When I went into it, there's a lot to it that I was like, "Damn, this game." It's I don't know. It was more than I expected when we started the game because I knew nothing about Spore.
Yeah, I feel like I probably should have explained a couple things more to you while we were playing.
You didn't explain anything.
No,
he just
I was
jumped
just going.
in. He just jumped in, and we just started going.
But yeah, I guess look forward to that at some point. Probably in like a week or something.
Yeah,
a little over a week maybe.
I gotta try and be a bit more, I guess, timely with my uploads because I have a habit of sometimes I just forget to upload for a day. And it's just a habit. It's just a habit on me, I guess, because I just forget sometimes because I'm either doing something else or I'm busy. And I just forget. But I'm gonna try to keep more on time with it. I might just mass upload one day, so like I don't have to fucking like worry about it. But yeah, there's other stuff that we're thinking about, but that's not right now. That's not on the radar right now.
No, we're not worrying about it.
Right now, it's all about finishing Spore. Now that it's our other playthrough that we're doing, Pokemon's off the table. Persona, yes, in a few months. We will probably do P4 Golden eventually. That's like way down the line.
Yeah, we can't start that right now.
No. That's way down the line. That we're gonna do like P4 Golden, but we will do it one day. I want to do it because I haven't played P4 Golden. I played P4, but that was like 6 years ago that I played P4. And I'm super excited to play Persona 4 Golden eventually one day.
It's pretty good.
I know some stuff. I know there's P4 Golden added a bunch of shit to the game that I never, like, they added a bunch of events, they added new shit, they added new characters and all this crap. I was like, man, specifically like, Mary.
Yeah.
Or her fucking name is Mary, whatever. that's something that I'm a bit excited for. You know, everyone's like, or like, you know, she sucks because she's total like fan service or whatever.
She kind of is, but
yeah, I don't know.
I don't care. New cute girl.
New cute girl. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I think that's about all we got for today. I think.
I guess.
This is our first podcast, so it's not anything too special. Just kind of breaking it in, I guess.
Hey, we gotta figure out how we're gonna do these, like, weekly or bi-weekly or something.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. We'll have to make time for us to think about it. Well, I mean, that'll come in later that we'll discuss and figure that out. But I don't know. I mean, I always want to do a podcast. I think they're kind of fun to do, especially since, you know, back then with like Pokemon, you know, that like
it was just talking.
Doing. It was basically just like a podcast, like as we played a game.
We barely paid attention to the game.
Yeah, no, right? We barely paid attention like into the game. Like we just talked about. It was literally a podcast because I remember like we're like, okay, topics to talk about. We're talking about this, talking about that, talking about all the new shit that came out. So it was literally a podcast.
And like honestly, like one of the reasons we waited so long, I guess, to like record like the first episode of this is like because we weren't sure if we were going to continue Pokemon or not.
Yeah, until I recently, I deleted the footage recently because I was like, I'm tired of this shit on my computer.
I even like went to like record it with my phone to be like, oh man, this is such a momentous occasion. This shit's been on here for like a year, and like he's just gonna get rid of it. And then my phone died.
It died mid-recording, and the footage was lost. That footage though, it took up almost a fucking like a terabyte.
Like half of your like memory.
Yes, I have almost 2 terabytes of memory. It took up like almost like a full terabyte of memory. It had to go. It was on there for like a whole year. Man, I was so happy because I was like, dude, so much room for activities now. So much room for activities. So I was so happy that we finally fucking deleted that footage and like I'm moving off fucking Pokemon. I mean, I enjoy, you know, the Pokemon stuff, but I think we talked about it, right? One day maybe, like, I think, like
we'll
Nuzlocke.
Probably do a Nuzlocke.
A Nuzlocke would probably be like better suited for us, I think, rather than just kind of doing a normal playthrough.
It'll like make us pay attention to the game more.
Yeah, I think so.
And we won't have to be committed, hopefully, the whole time.
Because I mean, if we die, then it's over.
Yeah.
So that's something.
I mean, I say hopefully, like I want to die in the game, but I don't know. I'm gonna get too attached to our team.
Yeah.
Like, I know it. Like, I can't. Like, my girlfriend's super into like online trading and all that, and like trading for like shinies and stuff online and all that, and like I can't do it. Like she trades legendaries and stuff for like other Pokemon, and like I can't do it. They're mine. They're my little babies.
All right.
Even if I don't name them, they're mine.
You know what I started doing recently? I started to name my Pokemon. I never did that back like when I was younger. I would never name my Pokemon. But like when you do it, it gives you a more attachment to it.
It does.
So I feel like, I mean, that's going to be I mean, isn't that like, you know,
it's like in Nuzlocke, yeah, you're required to name them.
Because it makes you more attached to them, so when they die, it's like, it's more sad.
So you cry.
So you cry when when Tupac like dies.
You cry when Joe Madden dies.
Dude, we gotta get Joe Madden again.
Joe Madden was the secret hero that didn't help at all.
Joe Madden was fucking critting like non-stop with his fucking double slap. That was something that I enjoyed editing because it's just like crit, just non-stop double slap critting. And the thing was, he would do all that much shit, and he never got like a kill. He never like leveled up.
He would never knock one out. I don't think he ever knocked another Pokemon out.
He got so many crits though, but he never killed anything or leveled up at all. I think. Nope. I don't remember, but he was a secret hero though. I mean, no one critted like him. I mean, well, besides our starter, who critted a lot. She was Crit King.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a fun playthrough for what it was. I mean, especially that was our first that we did together like on the channel.
That's what we first started with.
And it's a special place, I think, in our hearts, yeah. I believe. I mean, it was our first thing we done, so I mean, I still, even though, like, I think, like, later on, like, I started to fucking, like, I hate doing it, I don't want to do it anymore, But I mean, you know what? It's still, for what it was, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
But sadly, it ran its course too long and eventually got grabbed by the curse of this channel, and it will never be finished.
Yeah. Just to mention one other thing why it also died was the fact that we treated it like, okay, so we treated it like a podcast. So what that meant was we discussed things back when it was current.
Oh god, yeah.
And that was months and months ago. So
we were talking about Overwatch like we didn't know shit about it.
We're talking about like the fucking beta for Overwatch. Talking about like, hey, you see that new like Battlefield 1 trailer? And it's fucking like November now, and it's like, dude, it was so dated that I'm like, it cringes when I hear it. I mean, it was fun at the time, but months and months later, when it's just like,
so bad.
It was so bad that I was like, dude, I don't want to put this up there anymore. It's too much for my heart to take to handle all this cringe of it being so fucking dated and old. I mean, to be honest, that's our fault. That's
totally our fault.
That's our fault. You know, it was our first time. We treated it like, you know, and that's our fault for treating it like a podcast. I mean, but that was kind of like what it was to us.
I doubt uploading it would have made it any better for us to record.
Oh, what do you mean, like on a timely or like just like uploading it?
Just wanting to record it. Like we didn't really want to record it anyway.
No. Like after a while, we like moved on and wanted to do like different and more things. And I felt like Pokemon was kind of holding us back
a little bit.
You know, and it's just like, hey, like what do you want to do today? Kingdom Hearts or Pokemon? And we're like, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, and like my hesitation every time I came over became less and less. Like, what do you want at Kingdom Hearts?
Okay, we'll do that because I don't want to fucking Pokemon. And we're like, okay, but one day we gotta do Pokemon, and we're like, that day never came because we fucking deleted it. But yeah, we never did Pokemon. You know, that's what it is. We might one day. You know, we talked about it. You know, I think, you know, like that would probably suit us better. It was like
the Nuzlocke,
yeah, Nuzlocke would be better for us. But, yeah.
And probably only one, to be honest.
Only one.
I don't know if I could handle two.
And if we do, we gotta make it super hard and intense. We're gonna do fucking, like, the Avatar Nuzlocke challenge.
Oh, I really want to try that Avatar challenge, though.
Yeah, I think it'd be real fun, actually. I mean,
one where you can only use, like, certain types of Pokemon. Like
that are, like, if you're, like, a firebender, then use, like, fire.
Like fire, dark, like electricity, like all those kinds of rules.
Yeah. But I don't think that type of is supposed to be with, like, Nuzlocke, I think.
We can make some rules, like, we can bend a few rules to make it fit.
Yeah, we can bend a few rules, but yeah, I think it'll be a little fun thing to do. I don't know if it'll last long. I mean, I think if we
it'll make it super hard.
I think if we just do also like did you want to do that one thing where it's like Pokemon are like random? Did you want to do that?
Oh yeah, randomized. Randomized Avatar Nuzlocke.
Randomized Avatar Nuzlocke challenge. If you don't know what that is, basically every Pokemon in the game is random. Yeah. So
you can randomize which starters you get, where Pokemon appear in the game, whether or not like a legendary will appear in random grass, like a bunch of stuff, like what kind of Pokemon trainers have, the names of trainers and stuff. It's a whole mess.
It's a cool thing that I think will be. I think that we should do it. Yeah. I think we should do it. I think it'd be fun to.
I think so.
To, you know, like we're in like, you know, the fucking like the first like root grass or fucking like Snorlax. Snorlax. What are you doing with your Snorlax? I think that'll be fun. But yeah,
we ran on a little longer than we intended to.
Yeah, we stopped. I was like, okay, that's it. And I was like, oh wait a minute, we that's that thing we were kind of like the ramble a bit, but
we'll get better.
Yeah, we'll get better eventually. You're still fresh, still new.
I like rambling.
Yeah, I mean, at least there's some, you know, stuff like this where we talked about this Nuzlocke thing that we plan on doing eventually, but and talked about everything. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, wrap up first episode.
So any final thoughts? About Boruto.
Boruto's a cheater, a dirty cheater. He shouldn't be the main character. He sucks.
Black guy.
He's a wizard, a unicorn. Probably a ghost. I don't know if he's real.
Kingdom Hearts.
It's over. Sora. Darkness. Kingdom Hearts.
Pokemon Go.
Totodile.
We caught
Totodiles.
We caught Totodile and we caught Chikorita.
It's a pretty good day.
Fucking good day. And I also got a Golduck and a Slowbro. Fucking amazing for me. I caught 2 Pokemon that I wanted for a while. Oh, and future plans. We talk about that.
Yeah.
I think we're all set. So that's it. Snap at the clip. That closes.